Hey everybody, this is Dustin from California Specialist from What's in the Shop. So what I wanted to talk about today was the front cap moldings. We're working on a 2018 Grand Design Imagine where the rubber roof material had actually blown up and pulled loose from the wind getting underneath of it. So what we've done is we've resealed and we've stripped off the roof. We've added and injected some sealant underneath the front cap. And then what I wanted to talk about was, let's say the roof material was back on and it was ready to get sealed up. Well, most of the time, this insert molding that's in this track, you can see how basically they shrink up. This one had shrunk up already just a little bit and it pulled itself loose from it. So when this is in the track, it's like a wing and it gets squeezed and set in place. But what I wanted to show you while we had this torn apart is you can already see where the screws were getting rusted, where water and dirt had been getting in and was traveling down. And typically, I would like to pick like a cutoff point, like maybe right around this area, something that you can't really see from the bottom up, and seal this whole area. Then another thing I like to do is they only put one screw in the back of this molding, and the second screw just so happened to be at the 3-inch mark. But see how they're every 6 inches, right? So when they cut off the molding, they did went ahead and added a screw here. But what I like to do is I like to add 2 screws just to make sure that it's secure in place. Going over here to the bottom, you can see this is the tape that they're always talking about that they're putting on. That's like a putty tape with like a clear plastic film. Well, that stuff's real thin, but you see how there's nothing. This is a solid cap that won't even go down from the screws. And I just wanted to show you that, see how all this open area is here. So when we go back to put this thing together, we're going to inject both sides of this. You know, again, they had like a putty type foam on here, but that doesn't really keep the water from getting out when it's flexing and moving. So we're going to go ahead and fill that area to prevent any water from getting through. Now, if you look here, you'll see that, you know, when this molding's back in place, you know, we look at the thickness of this molding, right? So my finger, there's only, you know, not that much, maybe 3/8 of an inch, you know, to 1/2 inch. It's actually going to be securing down on here. This is all hidden from this molding that's in the way. So make sure you keep an eye on the moldings, but if they come loose at all, or if they're not sealed very good, because that'll let you get a point of entry for water to get in there and cause damage. This one again was already getting back in here and causing a little bit of wood damage, as well as on the molding where the water was collecting. You can see the rust mark from the screw here. There's another rust mark. Oh, I think I wiped it away. There's another rust mark right there, and the screw was getting rusted. Plus the screw wasn't all the way down. So something else to keep an eye on. Thanks a lot so much for watching.
Hey, don't click off just yet. I've linked some other videos for you to see what's going on in the shop and some of our product offerings in the store.